Nobody know the origin of jollof rice when it comes to Nigerian jollof rice. We just know we started growing up to meet people eating jollof rice and we enjoyed the taste, so we started eating it. Now I want to show you how to cook the rice that is much more popular than jollof rice. And it started with rice. You put it in the bowl, you put water, you rinse it thoroughly. I don't know, maybe they rinse it abroad, but in Nigeria we rinse the rice, then we pour the water away. Although the water is like a fertilizer for vegetables, you can, if you have vegetable in your backyard, you can use the water to water that vegetable. It's good for pepper and tomatoes. So now the washed rice, we are going to parboil it, and the purpose of this is to reduce the starch in that rice, so that we lower the starch. It's like lowering the carbohydrate in that rice. So you put it in the pot, you let it boil. Some people can leave it up to 5 minutes or 10 minutes so as to get softened a little, release some starch into the water. Then you pour that water. You can either pour it away, or you can as well let it cool down. Then you use that water to wet your vegetable like tomato, pepper, and other fruity vegetables. So let's go to the sauce. This time around, I'm not using fresh pepper, chili. I'm using tomato paste, chili pepper powder. So you mix it very well. Then you add salt according to, as in, put it to your taste. But remember, too much of salt is not good. This is the Maggi cube. So we squeeze it. It's part of the ingredient that we're going to put into that rice. That rice, there's a name attached to that rice, but as things, the moment you are watching it and you are familiar with it, you should be able to know that that rice is a special rice, the most popular rice in Nigeria. And this time around, my trademark, I want to put the soybeans cheese. This soybean cheese, they call it Beske in Nigeria. It's going to add a little bit of fine taste to it. Some people use fish, some people use meat. But in most situations, people that cook this type of rice might not have access to fish or meat at that particular time. So what we do is, to make it as in look nice and nourishing at the same time, we cut that soya beans cheese into dice. Yes, like, you know, normal dice when you talk about gambling. So we cut into that kind of size. The small one or the big dice, the small dice, like we are playing Ludo, the dice, yes, we call it like that. We dice it up into smaller units, just like this. Can you see? Yes. So now we are going to the frying stage, but actually we put oil. We're talking about vegetable oil. So you put vegetable oil. This is palm oil. I like to have the mixture, and mostly most people that do that always put the mixture, because this is that you have little vegetable oil and little palm oil. So you just add everything together. Oil is oil according to this type of rice. So what we do, the parboiled rice, yes, you get the water, you separate it from the water. So like I said, the water is still useful. You can use it to wet your vegetables. Then we add one, we clean it up thoroughly so as to reduce the starch and to make it less starch and reduce carbohydrate at the same time. So we let the ingredients, we let it boil, we let it fry for some minutes, maybe 5 minutes. The purpose of frying it is to get rid of the original taste of the ingredient. For example, if you are using pepper or chili pepper, the taste of a tomato, you fry it so as to get rid of most of the taste of the original taste, so that it can give you the taste of that thing that you want to achieve. So now we pour everything. You pour more water. You put everything to rest. Let it down. You keep your rice to the side. So after that 5-10 minutes, then you bring the sauce out. You add water to it. Then you pour the rice into that sauce. Remember, we have added water. So when you are boiling or frying your sauce, there's no need for water. But after, when it's done, you add water. Then you can add your rice. Your parboiled rice, you add to it. I remember eating this food a lot when I was in school. You know, that time we don't wait for any girl to come around to cook for us. When you wake up in the morning, this is the fastest you can get. eat this type of rice. I know by saying that some of you know the name. But I think at this moment, I don't need to deny you the name again. We call this concussion rice in Nigeria. It's the most popular, most cooked rice by any single man, bachelor, even most girls in school. Before the era of spaghetti or indomie or noodles, this is the rice that we go for. Concussion rice. Broke Man's Kitchen. Subscribe.